What's up guys, and welcome back to today's video. In today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently and actually going over whether you should be buying Bitcoin or altcoins. I'm going to be giving you a bit of the market past, what's happened in the past, and also a bit of a prediction for the future. Not only that, but as I'm sure you all know, the BTC dominance is dropping day by day, and so I just want to give you basically the lowdown on what you should know and whether you should be buying and holding your Bitcoin or whether you should be in fact investing in other altcoins, for example Ripple, EOS, Stellar, all that stuff. That's to come in today's video. But first of all, if you haven't already joined the Bitcoin Blueprint, click the link down below, and also my trade calls as well, $50 a month, and I give you trade calls. So definitely check the links out down below for those. So the market cap, we're seeing a market cap around 426 billion, which is pretty good. We're holding above 400 billion, which is nice. We recently passed there last week, which was really nice to see. And from then on upwards, we've been seeing some gains, and we've also been seeing a few pullbacks as well, which are perfectly healthy for the market. We recently saw a small pullback in BTC and also altcoins as well, which is very, very healthy. And now we've been given a small increase in price as well, which is pretty healthy again after a pullback. So very, very nice things we're seeing in the market recently, and it's definitely showing good signs for a bull market or a potential bull market coming up in the near future. But that's not what you're here for today's video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether you should be buying Bitcoin or altcoins. I'm going to show you this image first of all, and you can pause the video here if you want to have a look, or I'm going to walk you through it a little bit. So this is basically what would happen if you invested $100 into Bitcoin or altcoins on the 1st of January 2017 and you sold on the 1st of January 2018. Now keep in mind, this is only $100. It's not 1,000, it's not 10,000. So when you see some of these prices down here, it's pretty phenomenal how bigger the gains are with altcoins as opposed to Bitcoin. Now let's take Bitcoin for example. On January the 1st, it was $963. Put $100 into that, it will get you about 0.12 Bitcoin, 0.12, something like that. And on January the 1st, it was 13,600. So you'd have made that $100 investment would have been $1,422. So that's not bad. Most people, if they invested $100, they'd be pretty pleased with that gain. However, if we come down here to something like Railblocks, we can see Railblocks was not even 1 cent. It was nearly 1 cent. And then on the 1st of January, it was $28. And you can see the money you would have made from that, $319,000 from $100. Now, if that's not interesting to investors and people who want to make money, regardless of the technology, that is just phenomenal, that amount of gain. If you'd have put $1,000 in, you'd be sitting at like 3.1 million from $1,000. That's just absolutely insane returns. Other stuff like Stellar saw 19,000 return, NEM 35,000. There's some really good ones. Bitcoin Cash 1,100, Ethereum 10,000 nearly, not bad. Lisk down here at 14,000, and the smallest one was in fact Bitcoin Gold, and I believe EOS. That's probably because it only released in July. But yeah, that's the thing, guys. There's so much more potential with altcoins than there is in fact Bitcoin. Me personally, I shared my portfolio on the trade calls earlier today, so you could have seen that if you're part of the trade calls. But I have 50% Bitcoin and 50% altcoins. That's just because I do believe in Bitcoin. I do believe that when Bitcoin goes up, a lot of the other coins, the altcoins go up as well. But I also know that this BTC dominance slowly, day by day, is getting reduced, and that is definitely something that you guys have got to keep your eye on. You could maybe have a reassess of your portfolio. Okay, am I only holding Bitcoin? Am I only holding Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin? What are you doing? Because there's some pretty amazing coins out there and tokens which really are going to be doing very, very well in the future. One way that you can capitalize on these altcoin gains is something like from the crypto calendar. Just go on CoinMarketCal.com or type in cryptocurrency calendar. I've mentioned this before in my videos, and it is a huge way you guys can be making money. Basically, the principle is buy the hype, sell the news. Now, what does that mean? Well, we can see here EOS. What's EOS currently at? It's currently at 20,500 Satoshis, which is around $18.62. But we can see on May 4th, the EOS update, Candidate 2 is released. On June the 1st, the native token is launching. So the registered ERC20 tokens are frozen and they're moving over to their mainnet on the EOS blockchain, which is going to be absolutely huge. June 30th, the EOS.io 1.0 release. And then 31st of December 2018, the decentralized exchange EOS.io will be launched. Now, in my opinion, that is a pretty solid timeline for the year. Things set out maybe more in the first half of the year than the next half of the year, but there are definitely going to be more things coming from June to December without a doubt. But this is one of the things, I mean, we've been seeing this and EOS has been completely pumping. I mean, we absolutely shattered all-time highs here. The all-time highs were previously here and we absolutely shattered them. And we can see we're actually up around 80% give or take from the all-time highs back in January. So we're at a pretty interesting time right now. A lot of these tokens and coins, they are coming up towards their all-time highs. If not, some of them like EOS have shattered their all-time highs, almost double their previous all-time highs from January. So it's coming up to a really interesting point now in the crypto market. Me personally, as I said before, I'm holding 50% Bitcoin, 50% altcoins, but I am getting more and more interested in diversifying into some even deeper and even newer altcoins, just because as we saw from this picture here, the gains are just phenomenal. I mean, of course, it's difficult to pick these kind of coins and tokens, but if you can pick the right one, I mean, $100, 319,000 return in a year, I'm pretty sure you guys will be happy with that. So yeah, big things coming. So I also want to have a quick look at Tron as well. Tron, like it or not, I am holding Tron. Not a crazy amount of Tron, but I am holding some just because I think there's so much hype around this coin and they've got such a good kind of rally of people that support it. I think it is definitely going to do well. And the technology behind it definitely isn't bad as well. But if we're going to check on CoinMarketCal, over here, we can see that Tron also does have a lot of things coming up for the near future. We can see here on May 31st, the launch of the mainnet will be on the May 31st. This has been pushed forward, advanced from July 1st to May 31st. So like we saw with EOS previously, that is also going to affect the price. Not only that, but we're having the migration from the ERC20 token to the Tron's public blockchain, which is going to be huge. That's in June 21st. That is definitely going to be increasing the price. As we saw EOS, it did exactly the same for EOS, and I don't guarantee, but I'm pretty sure it's going to do the same for Tron. 21st of June, again, Bittrex is supporting the Tron blockchain upgrade on when it's basically on the day of release. So that is huge. One of the top 3 exchanges is going to be supporting that blockchain upgrade on the day of release, and then Bitfinex as well on that day, which is really awesome. Also, super representatives of the Tron mainnet will be elected by the community. So there's a lot of hype coming with Tron. I know a lot of people don't like Tron. That's fine if you don't like it. I'm not against you. I don't really care. I don't love Tron, but at the end of the day, I'm not buying Tron because I love the technology behind it. I'm buying it to make a profit. That's why I do it. Some coins I hold because I like the technology. Some coins I hold because I just want to make money like anyone else out there. So Tron's another definite one that's going to be having a lot of hype coming up, and there are some very interesting things coming for it. We can see here we are at about we're not too far from the all-time highs. We're only about 36% from the all-time highs back on the 5th of January, and we're definitely going up there. I mean, we're showing good support here when we've had a rally up. I mean, just in the last few days, Tron, in the last 14 days, Tron has gone up 100%. I mean, that's just incredible. I think a lot of that may be because of these events coming up, which are huge, and the price is going to continue to climb. As we saw with the EOS, it smashed through its all-time high, and I believe Tron may be doing that as well in anticipation of their mainnet launch. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. In a nutshell, yes, I think it's good to hold Bitcoin, but no, you shouldn't hold all Bitcoin. You should definitely diversify into some altcoins. As we said before, the gains here are just too incredible to ignore. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Make sure to check out the Bitcoin blueprint. It is linked down below, and also check out the trade calls when you can get live trade calls to help you trade basically. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.